What are you the 1% of? Not that I've looked it up. But I've run over a fish in my car. Whenever I tell the story, no one has heard anything like it. I have a B blood, which is found in less than 1% of the population. I had a life-threatening reaction to a common prescription drug. It literally caused huge patches of my skin to fall off and my internal organs to begin liquefying. This reaction is so rare that they don't even have to list it as a potential side effect. 6 cases have occurred with over 10 million people taking this drug. I don't like to name the drug because the problem was with my body, not the medicine itself. I don't want to scare people away from a life-saving drug that isn't to blame for what happened. I'm fully recovered now. By the way, I was in the first 1% to watch What Does the Fox Say? On YouTube. YouTube sent me an email telling me so. I guess I'm in the 1% of only having 3 lower front teeth. I think it's like 0.1 to 0.5% of women or something, but I have a double uterus. Medically called a didelphys uterus. A septum separates my uterus, which kinda made them form into 2 separate ones, and the septum continues down into the vagina, so I also have a left and right side. Not fun to deal with, but I'm too scared to get the surgery for it. Triple nipple over here. 0.5% I believe. At the end of Detroit. Become Human, they tell you the percentage of people who got the same ending as you. Mine was 1%. I have an autoimmune disease that's so rare nobody knows what it is. Genetic testing is currently underway to see if I have a recently discovered genetic defect that about 10 people have been diagnosed with. Edit. I appreciate all the people attempting to give me a diagnosis in the comments. But I think 6 years and more specialists than I can count on one hand might know a little more about what's going on than some strangers on the internet. Not sure if it's the 1% or not, but no, it's very rare. Womb twisted itself back to front when I was pregnant. Fetus should really not have been viable, but she's now a very energetic and beautiful 20-month-old. They were going to induce me early because the twist that we didn't know about at this point was causing me so much pain. Thankfully, a nurse felt something was strange with my cervix, ordered another scan. Cut to emergency C-section. Surgeon had no idea what he was looking at when he opened me up. Consultant called in. No one in the hospital had ever seen anything like it. They took photos. Every nurse said they wanted to see them. We were lucky. The consultant said that afterwards she had done some research and only found a handful of records. And the outcome of the surgery was not good. At least one of us shouldn't be here. If I had been induced, I would have died in incredible pain. Unable to deliver, and baby would have probably died from stress. We are now a case study and have changed the way that hospital responds to pain in pregnancy. Edit. Thanks so much for all the interest and love. Very unexpected and has made my evening slightly smiling face. I feel special. A bit more info for some who might want extra. Had an ovary and tube removed 10 years previously because it had wrapped itself around my womb and was like being stabbed every month. Remaining tube didn't look good but was in the right place, so they left it, but told me I would 99% need IVF to have a baby. We had unprotected sex once and boom. Baby. She is literally a miracle. After she had been removed, they had to take my womb out of my body, physically twist it back around and then put it back. I'm going back soon for another scan to check if it's back twisted because I have pain again. Tried to reply to everyone. Sorry if I missed you. I'm on my phone. If you have a 7 inches, 18 centimeters, Penis, you are in the top 1% of men worldwide. Keep that in mind when everyone you know and on the internet somehow has a 8+ in schlong. I am part of the 1% of people being ambidextrous. Went to the optometrist recently and he said I have a uniquely shaped right cornea and said I was in the 1%. Did tests for a degenerative disease that I couldn't remember, but I'm in the clear. Some Latin-sounding disease. Corneus blah blah. The doctor said most people generally have half a portion of astigmatism in their eyes. My right eye has 5 portions. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2008 pole vault. When I was 8 to 11. I had the second highest score in the world. That has most likely changed. I was just over 11 pounds at birth. And got stuck mid-breech. Head out. Shoulders wouldn't push through. Dr. S. decided that cutting me out would take too long at this point and could kill us both. So they pulled me out. In doing so, they tore all the wiring, as it were, down my left side of my neck. Unbeknownst to them, what happened was stunted growth of my left arm at an angle pointing almost behind me. They had to operate on my shoulder socket. And my hand had gone full-on T-Rex angled, so they broke my wrist and turned it to force it to grow. Normally, I was in an almost 3/4 torso cast for months as a small kid. Today in my mid-30s, I can't fully outstretch my left arm. Maybe a 2/3 road stretch at best. I can't lift it higher than my mid-chest. My wrist is pretty loose. Hey now. So my hand wants to naturally flop forward a lot. I can still move around mostly. But I can't push with my left arm all that much. Struggle lifting heavy things. Can't push away to the side of me. Can't drive manual cars but can drive autos. My arm is also thinner than my right. Due to the muscle development. I had a twitch in a thumb almost like a clock for about 4 years that suddenly stopped. Also have to use my right hand to get my left into the position I want it to be in. Because the nerves aren't there to send the signal to move it in certain directions. You normally just move your arms. But I can't, and it's like trying to move a part of you through telepathy. Physio was the only answer. But it barely changed anything after circa 6 months, and I packed that in my early teens because what's the point, etc. It's fucked me up pretty badly mentally, I'd say. Even though I'm overall pretty happy. Doesn't affect my work. I can still type, etc., but I get aches on my left shoulder blade and shoulder. I can't do push-ups or pull-ups, so don't go to the gym or do sports as it's an obvious disadvantage. So I'm overweight but not massive. I naturally got bullied at school a hell of a lot. I'm so used to hiding it that it's muscle memory now. Even though I'm at the stage of my life where I can say, hey, yeah, this is me. Deal with it. But because I don't work out, I stopped swimming or doing anything with my shirt off in public. I'd say yeah, pretty damn rare case. And I don't even know what the condition is called. I need to see a doctor about it, as this was 80s when I was born and medicine has changed so much. I'm just so used to being this way, I've never really pushed to get answers. I've thought about it more since the pandemic, but obviously doctors aren't exactly seeing people right now for non-emergency stuff. Me and my 11-year-old son tag-teamed a Hazard Level 5 mission on Deep Rock Galactic, which was meant for a 4-man crew. We beat it from beginning to end in one shot and got an award for it, saying that only 0.65% of players have beaten Hazard 5 from beginning to end. I was born with a cardiac rhythm disorder. Normal heart rate for a newborn is like 130 per minute. Mine was like 30. I heard from my mother my case was so rare that several cardiologists from all over the country ditched their conferences to fly to the hospital I was in and to see how to fit a pacemaker into a newborn. Edit. Thank you so much for the upvotes, awards. You are all awesome. Typing speed. Edit. To save everyone the Google, finding the comments. Average is around 40 to 50 WPM with 100 WPM being top 1%. I am top 1% of Google local guides in my area. I actually have an RTX 3080.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.